The factory represents a huge opportunity for the application of IoT technology, one so big and so real that the governments of the world's 3 largest economies have named it. It's called Smart Manufacturing in North America and Made in China 2025 in China. The European Union refers to it as Industry 4.0, as this wave of impending change represents the 4th industrial revolution. However, if you've ever walked a factory floor, you've seen that the machinery is incredibly diverse. Production equipment originates from many different vendors and connects to different systems that aren't engineered to easily communicate with each other. And yet, these production assets are all generating huge volumes of operational data. Against this backdrop of this complexity and untapped information, manufacturers still need to achieve continuous operational improvement, which is absolutely critical to delivering innovative products on time at the right cost, all while ensuring high quality. To address this challenge and deliver customer outcomes discussed in the manufacturing transformation journey, PTC is extending its market-leading industrial IoT platform, ThingWorx, and is introducing a new set of starter apps allowing factories to rapidly tap into the power and flexibility of IoT in the factory. The ThingWorx IoT platform allows you to get more from the equipment and systems. There's no costly and time-consuming rip and replace of your existing investments. The ThingWorx manufacturing apps allow you to quickly deploy industrial IoT with very limited resources and without disruption to today's operations. In order to demonstrate these apps, we've built a fully functioning mock assembly line in our Needham, Massachusetts headquarters. It has a robot, a pneumatic system, a conveyor system, a vision system, and a number of secondary sensors as shown on this compressor, which provide real-time readings of critical parameters. The supply station in the back is bringing in our raw materials, black and white discs. The robot picks up the parts and assembles them with precision. The resulting assembly is then sent to the quality station, where a vision system checks the quality of each assembly by validating proper alignment of the parts. While this mock assembly line represents only a fraction of the true complexity manufacturers are faced with every day, it does a nice job of illustrating the obstacles that ThingWorx is designed to overcome. In the following video segments, you'll discover how the ThingWorx manufacturing apps deliver real-time operational intelligence to optimize efficiency in the factory and unlock unprecedented time to value at all levels of the shop floor. Let's start with Controls Advisor. A single unit of manufacturing equipment today generates terabytes of data that can be used to understand its past, current, and even future performance. According to Gartner research, over 70% of that data goes unused when it could be a key to understanding quality and performance issues on the factory floor. Today, we'll show you how to access that data and unlock its value with Controls Advisor, a part of the ThingWorx manufacturing apps. PTC has developed the manufacturing transformation journey to help companies chart their course to continuous operational improvement through digital manufacturing, real-time intelligence, and predictive analytics. Controls Advisor directly supports business outcomes like unified connectivity and real-time issue identification, which can be found in the understand stage of the manufacturing journey. As we've seen in the manufacturing demonstrator introduction, our manufacturing assembly demo contains a number of assembly line assets. The various systems that make up the line are equipped with both primary and secondary sensors. Primary sensors are sensors that come installed on purchased assets, while secondary sensors, also referred to as optimization sensors, are installed at the factory site and may collect data on things like environmental conditions and other factors that impact equipment performance. In our example, the robotic arm comes with a number of positional sensors. These types of assets are controlled by traditional PLCs, or programmable logic controllers. In our demo, the PLCs are connected to our ThingWorx server via Kepware, giving us immediate visibility into the status of these assets and sensor readings. The Controls Advisor app makes it very easy for a controls engineer to configure those assets and monitor their status and associated tags. Legacy equipment that may not be initially equipped with sensors can be very rapidly outfitted with secondary sensors and deliver immediate visibility of assets to the controls engineer. For example, in our demo, we've equipped the pneumatic system, the conveyors, and compressor with pressure, airflow, vibration, and motor temperature sensors. These sensors are connected through a connectivity gateway, in this case, a National Instruments MyRIO. Bringing visibility by connecting this new sensor data to ThingWorx can be done either through Kepware or by connecting directly into ThingWorx. Controls Advisor gives you real-time visibility into your OPC server and notifies you instantly about device connectivity errors. Controls Advisor is fast to deploy, and you can download and install this app and visualize your shop floor data in as little as 1 hour, using it to set alarms that can trigger email and text message notifications. Manufacturers can reduce downtime and increase production output quickly without sacrificing quality and without having to rip and replace their existing systems, driving immediate value to their companies. In the next segment, we'll see how ThingWorx can unlock additional value for your maintenance teams and plant operations with the Asset Advisor application. The biggest avoidable cost in any factory in the world is downtime. A stop in production can cost factories millions of dollars. The decision of whether to stop production to immediately fix a problem or to wait until the next planned downtime is often critical. Today, we can empower factories not only to recognize problems ahead of time, but also to make decisions with informed prioritization of problems. PTC has developed the manufacturing journey to help companies chart their course for continuous operational improvement through digital manufacturing, real-time intelligence, and predictive analytics. The ThingWorx Asset Advisor app enables manufacturers to capture factory data from multiple sources into a unified stream and to harness the power of machine learning in order to achieve outcomes such as predictive analytics and real-time issue identification, resulting in increased asset uptime. Using the manufacturing demonstrator, let's play the role of a maintenance engineer or supervisor. In a single pane of glass, Asset Advisor provides a view of all assets on the floor, including their status and any alerts or anomalies that might exist on them. By selecting a specific asset, we can see exactly how it's performing currently and how it's performed over its history. Let's take a closer look at some of these assets, starting with the quality station. We have a real-time view of its status history and any associated KPIs, conveyor speed, vibration, and motor temperature. We're also notified in real time about any warnings, malfunctions, or future problems predicted. Right now, everything looks good. We could drill into the status of any asset, but let's look at the pneumatic system next. Let's show you what would happen if there was an air leak in the pneumatic system. We're going to open this escapement valve to mimic the effect of a loose fitting. As we open the valve, we can hear the leak and can immediately see an anomaly in the airflow sensor reading and in the trend chart. An alert has been triggered and the asset status indicator has changed from running to warning. This actionable intelligence can also be delivered to maintenance personnel on the shop floor with augmented reality, meaning that you can easily monitor the status of your assets, including key KPIs and raw sensor data, and be alerted of any malfunction, regardless of whether you are at a workstation or on the move. Notice that our application is also predicting that the leak will result in a pneumatic gate failure in 15 days' time. Our analytics engine has been running this entire time, receiving data from the system at a rate of 800 data points per second. This real-time data streaming allows software to establish a baseline of normal operating conditions and immediately detect and broadcast any anomalies that arise. ThingWorx Analytics Engine then uses its prediction capabilities to predict a future outcome. Using ThingWorx, we can even generate a maintenance ticket in our maintenance work order system to ensure this gets addressed by a maintenance engineer in a timely fashion. Let's close the valve now. Notice how the status indicator goes back to running, and the alert disappears. Maintenance workers' efficiency and flexibility can also be drastically increased with augmented reality. In this example, we can see how a maintenance procedure, consisting of replacing the bearing in the conveyor belt, can be delivered just in time, layering digital information on the maintenance worker's physical world. Asset Advisor integrates data from multiple sources in the factory, ERP, EAM, and PLC, in a way that merges IT and OT systems into a unified stream. This enables maintenance, production, quality, and other manufacturing teams to work collaboratively on the same dataset. For the maintenance team, this transformation enables the prediction of failures and continuous learning for both asset health and performance improvement. As we've demonstrated, these apps support the outcomes in the understand and advanced band of the PTC manufacturing journey with predictive analytics, real-time issue identification, operational intelligence, and AR-enabled operations. In the next segment, we'll see how ThingWorx can unlock additional value on the shop floor with the Production Advisor app. With unified connectivity to disparate factory assets and business systems, ThingWorx Production Advisor brings a new level of visibility and flexibility into production performance monitoring and issue detection. Built on the ThingWorx IoT platform, this powerful app helps companies make decisions quickly by connecting and unifying different sources of internal and external data to deliver unified connectivity and real-time issue identification in a role-based view specifically designed for your plant managers and teams. Using our manufacturing assembly line demo, let's play the role of a production manager. In the context of this demo, our assembly line is actually referred to as the robotic assembly line, as it's intended to be part of a broader manufacturing facility with 6 lines and several prototyping assets. Using the Production Advisor app, accessed via my tablet or computer, I'm now monitoring the real-time operation performance of my entire factory. I can view all lines and assets with up-to-the-minute KPIs. Notice the warning status of the robotic assembly line and the alert, which points to an air leak in the pneumatic system of that line. Our maintenance crew would have already been notified of the problem with Asset Advisor and would probably already be working on addressing it. For the purposes of this demo, we artificially introduced that air leak by opening the escapement valve. Let's go ahead and close the valve. Notice how within a few seconds, everything returns to normal and the line status goes back to green. Production managers are responsible for making sure the factory is performing optimally and taking actions to improve overall factory efficiency. This means monitoring a number of key KPIs. In this case, availability, the amount of time the line has been online, performance, the speed at which the line produces product, quality, are we creating good product or bad product? And OEE, the roll-up of all these 3 metrics into overall equipment effectiveness. We can see here that while the line is producing quality product and has been either online or in planned downtime, the performance, the number of parts being created, is suboptimal. To address this problem, this line is sped up in the hopes of producing product at a faster rate. Now we can start to see the effects of the faster line speed reflected in the apps. The production is going up, while the quality stays high. This isn't always the case. Problems need to be addressed as they arise. For example, if the line is sped up one more level, we increase our performance even more at the cost of quality. The production manager can instantly identify the fact that poor quality product is being produced and can take steps to fix the problem, in this case, slowing the line back to a more normal speed. As a production manager, I can also create an alert to notify me whenever someone tries to speed up the line too much. for a production manager, walking the floor and monitoring operational performance also becomes far simpler with the addition of augmented reality. As you can see, we don't have to go around searching for the sensor readings on the machine or controllers. Key KPI values can be clearly displayed in the context of the production line and/or the associated assets. Now the production manager is free to work everywhere, from the desktop to the shop floor, where the production really happens. By enabling unified connectivity and real-time issue identification, Production Advisor empowers manufacturers to reduce downtime and increase production throughput in their factory.